Da-da-da. Welcome back. Hi, my name is Mfaro. Welcome to Make Your Monday. If you're looking to get your life together, if you're looking for someone who will have an honest conversation with you about the struggles of getting it together, girl, get your coffee, get your tea, because this is where the real talk is at. And like I said, my name is Mfaro. If you are new here and you're wondering what is this channel all about, we are the Make Your Monday family. Here we believe in getting our lives together. We believe in taking control of our time. We believe in taking control of our lives. And we believe in ultimately becoming better people and becoming the best version of ourselves by taking one Monday at a time and ultimately building our lives. So you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning, thank you so much. Welcome back. The song was for you. I just want to thank you for all the new subbies. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the engagement. Please do continue to comment, to like, to subscribe. Let me know which part of the video you found useful, just so I can know, roadmap of, are we actually getting somewhere? Is this actually impacting you in any way whatsoever? So I just wanted to share today a bit of the heart behind Make Your Monday. You're probably wondering, like, it's such an odd title, and I mean, it's a Monday. No one likes Mondays. So someone asked, not necessarily that someone asked. The thought came that would I want to be an influencer? And initially, I rushed to say no. But the more that I thought about it, I thought, hey, listen, if I could influence you to become the best version of yourself, if I could influence you to realize that, hey, you can drop the baggage and upgrade at any time, if I could influence you to live out your dreams, to live out your passions, to pursue everything that you were supposed to do that makes your life fulfilling and helps you to become the person who God has called you to be, then listen, I will gladly do it. I will gladly be that for you. I will gladly be the cheerleader in your corner. I will be that person who, I'm just a click away. Think that I'm actually just a subscription away. But yeah, so I just thought, let me share that so that as you're watching the videos, you can understand that my being here, my recording, which is very out of my comfort zone, my being here is because I also want you to win. I want for us to win. I would love for one day, you can look back and you can say, oh my gosh, maybe I was down in the ruts and I came across your video, and after I listened to it, I realized that, listen, there's nothing holding me back. There's no reason for me to stay the way I was. There's no reason for me to continue to function in disruptive patterns. There's no reason for me to keep habits that are stopping me from becoming the best version of myself. That would mean so much to me. And ultimately, if I could influence you to getting your relationship with God back on track, if I could do that, I would be so happy. So as you watch it, please do keep that in mind, that this is what we're just here to do. This is what I am here to do. Is I'm not just here to while up time, but I really want to make an impact. I really do want to help. And even if you are killing it in life, you still need that stability. You still need someone who can remind you and say, listen, you deserve to be there. You are doing a great job. Keep your eyes on the ball. So without taking much time, I know I rambled a bit, but it's just a heart to heart. Without taking much time, let's get into today's video. Have you ever really wanted to just hit the reset button after a horrendous day, or you realized in the meeting that this was a complete mess? I am a complete mess, and you really just want to hit the reset button. Well, today is the video for you. Today I'm going to speak about the beauty of beginnings. I know everyone, New Year's just a few weeks away, and everyone is kind of pushing and saying, no, you know what, I'm gonna be, I'm going to be that person on the 1st. Yeah, I've come to tell you that we don't have to wait until the 1st. According to scripture, We don't have to wait. According to Lamentations 3 and 22, it speaks about how God's mercies are new every single day. So that I don't botch the scripture, I'm going to read it, and it appears on the screen. Usually I include the version so that, yeah. And so it reads, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Hey, listen to that. Every morning is a chance to start again. Every morning is a beautiful beginning. Beauty of beginnings. Did you get that? We don't have to wait till New Year. Imagine realizing that you want to start over in June, but you only have to wait until the 1st of the next year, meaning you have 6 more months of just staying in this space without being able to start over. But listen, according to the scripture, every day his mercies are new. Every day is a chance to start afresh. Every moment when you realize that, listen, actually, things didn't go so well yesterday, there is no reason for you to carry that over into today. There's no reason for you to carry over who you were yesterday into today. It just takes you making up your mind and realizing that each day is a fresh day. It is a chance to start over. If there's anything you're going to hear from me on this channel, is you do not owe it to anyone to remain the version of you that doesn't serve you anymore. If you were bad with time yesterday, you don't have to wait until next week. You can decide today and say, listen, today is a new beginning. Today I am punctual Pamela. As of today, I am punctual Pamela. It's done. That is it. That's the beauty of beginnings. And it even trickles over into our relationships. And that's something I want to touch on. I know that we are in the festive season and a lot of people are going to be home. And home is not always home for everyone. It's not always an easy space for everyone. For some, they're going to be in a toxic environment. For some, it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be intense. But I wanted you to know about the beauty of beginnings. You can decide that this Christmas, this festive season, it's going to be different. I want to start over. If you have that aunt, we all know her, that one. Yeah, or you've got that uncle, you've got that cousin, and things have just been on the rocks. The beauty of beginnings. You are able to come and say, listen, I want us to start over. You can even start over with yourself. Like I always say, I think the most important relationship after your relationship with God, and even in your relationship with God, he says, my mercies are new every day. Every day is a chance for us to start over. Every day is a chance for us to do better. Every single day. Don't take it for granted. Don't feel like, oh no, today is just a repeat of yesterday. No. The beauty of beginnings. The beauty of beginnings. And that is also what Make Your Monday is also feeding on. That what happened last week, which we don't like, doesn't have to make its way into this week. The things of last year don't have to make their way into this year. The traits of last month don't have to make their way into this month, but it takes intentionality. A beautiful beginning, so that we are not also just wasting our beautiful beginnings. I also believe it takes a lot of intentionality. Are you going to be intentional? Can you be intentional and realize that, listen, I've gotten the chance to start over. Imagine how someone who is in prison is. And they realize that the life they lived, they don't like it. They made a lot of mistakes. And someone comes and they say, listen, we are wiping away what you did. You are starting on a clean slate. Imagine the joy that person has, that you're stepping into a space and saying, listen, all these people don't remember what you did. You are starting over. the beauty of beginnings. Though, some people will remember, but the beauty is that the person who is supposed to remember the most, when he's saying it's a beautiful beginning, he doesn't remember. When he's saying let's start over, God doesn't remember that. He's saying let us start over. Let's do it again. Let's do better. Let's become better. The beauty of a beginning. A beautiful beginning. I don't know what it is. I don't know what relationship it is. I don't know what area it is. But you don't have to wait till New Year. We don't have to wait till the first. Let every day, listen, every day, make every day your New Year. In principle, what I'm saying is that let every day be a day for you to start over. If we didn't manage to get it right yesterday, today is another chance to start over. Let's try it again today. Let's see if we can wing it today. Let's see if we can beat this thing today. That is the beauty of beginnings. And like I said, that also once we start over, there's something called grace. There is something called grace, which is the power to do it. So, if you realize that, okay, like we decided, we are going to be punctual, Pamela. We are going to be punctual, Pamela, right? There's grace. There's grace to be punctual. Take it from me. There is grace to be punctual. You can do it. The beauty of beginnings. The beauty of beginnings. Let's not wait till next year. Let's not push it and say, no, I'm going to do better with my finances. Tomorrow is the opportunity. Even today, at any given moment, you can just drop the baggage and upgrade. That's what I love about the beauty of beginnings. At any point in time, we can just say, I'm out. This is not who I want to be anymore. And you find most people, if you ask them the day that they came about their transformation or the day they made a decision, it wasn't at the start of the year. It probably wasn't even at the start of the day. They're plonk in the middle, probably in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night, and they just decided, I'm not going to do this anymore. I am not going to be this person anymore. I deserve better. I can do better. It is not limited to a day. A beginning is not limited to an hour. It is not limited to a moment. Your beautiful beginning starts. Your beautiful beginning starts the moment you decide it. The moment you decide that, listen, it's done. It's done. No more. No more. That toxic relationship. You can decide, hey, my guy, it's done. I deserve better. I can do better than this. This is not who I am. At any point in time, you can have a beautiful beginning. And I know you're thinking, okay, but how does it fit in? Like just because I have had a beautiful beginning doesn't mean that everything else around me has followed suit. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But make the decision anyway. Make the decision and let everything else catch up with you. Make the decision to be punctual and let everything else follow. And people will begin to see a change and realize that at any point in time that you make the decision that this is the moment, the beginning has started. That's it. We found our beautiful beginning. We found it. Don't be scared of starting over. I think that's one of the most difficult things, is that especially when you are used to something, when you are used to being in the arms of someone, but you realize that they are not the best for you. They are not what God has for you. It's scary to start over. But that is the beauty of beginnings. That day you can decide, listen, I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of respect. I'm worthy of being someone's first and their very best. go for it. Your beautiful beginning is not confined to a date. It's not restricted to a specific time. Whatever time you decide, whichever day you decide, listen, it's time. Do it. Like I said in my last video, just like Nike says, do it. Don't be scared. There's anything I want to share with you is that don't be scared. Don't be afraid. I know it seems scary to take that leap, but you'll be so happy when you do. You'll be so thankful when you see what is on the other side. You'll be so thankful when you let go of that relationship and you realize the peace of mind and the freedom that is on the other side. You will thank yourself when you decide to start over concerning your health. You will thank yourself when you decide that today is my beautiful beginning with my finances. It doesn't negate that we run away and we just sweep everything under the rug. Part of having a beautiful beginning is you need to be willing to have that conversation. Yeah, that conversation. That one. There's that conversation. That hard one. The beautiful beginning cannot start until we have had that conversation. Until you have that conversation with yourself and say, listen, Mfaro, girl, you are letting us down. And you know it. This is not you. Is this all there is to you? Will you happily die like this? Until we can have that conversation, the beautiful beginning won't carry much weight. So start off with intentionality. Be willing to have that conversation with yourself and with others. It might not be easy and it may not always be feasible, but I think the best thing is that you can have that conversation with yourself. And you can have that conversation with God. Say, God, I have been making a mess out of things. There is no one who is too far. There is nothing beyond his reach. There is no life that he says, look, this I cannot do. There's none of that. There is no one beyond his reach. Until you're just willing to have that conversation to say, God, I made a mess of things, but I'm willing to start over and I want to start over with you. You sit down, you have a conversation with yourself. Mfaro, we made a mess of things, but we are willing to start over. Not next year, not next week, not next month, but today. Today, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it today. And if it's possible for you to have that conversation with those people, look, hey, I know our relationship has been on the rocks. I know we've been stepping on each other's toes. I know the last Christmas I clapped back at you. But I want to start over. I want us to start over. So, I really hope this was helpful. I hope it sets someone free. I hope it helps someone navigate Christmas holidays, navigate being back at home. I think we'll do maybe a whole separate video. I don't know if you'd be interested in that. Please do let me know in the comment section if that's something you'd like for us to do. But yeah, I think for today we can end here. So, as always, from me to you, mwah.